Good morning and welcome back to the 2025 Diamond Youth Softball World Series with a matchup between our visitors, Tyogga, and our home team, Texas. At this time, I will be introducing the players for both teams. Please go to the foul line when your name is called. For our visiting team, starting at catcher, number 4, Brantley, flat. Second baseman, number 11, Gabby Manentorpen. At first base, number 15, Maddie Johnson. At shortstop, number 23, Addison Sarasenbach. Starting on the mound for Tyogga, number 10, Bailey County. Third base, number 24, Harper Wallace. In center field, number 9, Anaya Simon. In right field, number 18, Gabby Gatlin. In left field, number 12, Izzy Manentorpen. And your additional players, number 37, Macy Coleman. Number 7, Charlie Vaughn. Number 3, Kaylee Olson. Tyogga is led by head coach Bruce Vanderwater, assistant coaches Adam Gatlin and Alex Simon. And now for our home team from Texas. In right field, number 13, Jeremy Contreras. Your starting pitcher, number 9, Mackenzie Lowe. Shortstop, number 3, Alea Hackett. First base, number 4, Jayla Skinner. Left field, number 2, Tanasia Mitchell. In center field, number 11, McKaylin Green. Second base, number 27, Jalen Ramirez. At third base, number 7, Carly Davis. Catching, number 15, Cheyenne Wilkerson. Your additional players, number 14, Jocelyn Ramirez. Number 1, Shakaya Griffin. Number 22, Casey Garcia. Texas is led by head coach Aaron Lowe, assistant coaches Nancy Skinner and Mike Hackett. She's doing an national anthem. Let's do it. Let's play ball.
And good afternoon, softball fans. Here we go. This is the 15U Diamond Youth Softball World Series Championship. between the team out of Alto, Texas, and the host team, Tyogga, right here from Ward 10. I am Doug Gann with 446 Sports. Delighted to bring you this and a rousing rendition of our anthem and the starting lineup, so we are ready to play. Let's take a look defensively for this team from Texas, as they are the home team. In left field, Tanasia Mitchell. In center field, LaKaylin Green. In right field, Garany Contreras. At third base is Carly Davis. Shortstop today, Alasia Hackett. Second base, Jalen Ramirez. First base, Jayla Skinner. And the battery today for this Alto, Texas team, behind the dish, Cheyenne Wilkerson. And in the circle, Mackenzie Lowe.
Parents and fans that are here, if you have anybody back home that would like to watch the live stream of the game, they can go to 446 Sports on YouTube and find the game live.
That disclaimer brought to you that you heard over there by our folks here in the press box. And yes, you can talk, and it'll pick you up a little bit, but you'll be all right. Anybody at home you'd like to say hi to? Oh no, I'm sorry, it's right there. Here we go. Let's look at the starting lineup, batting order for this Tyogga team. Brontley Flack will lead things off. Gabby Van Antwerpen, Maddie Johnson, Addison Sarasambam, Bailey County, Harper Walker, Harper Wallace, Anaya Simon, Gabby Gatlin, Izzy Van Antwerpen, Macy Coleman, Charlie Bond, and Kaylee Olson. First pitch was set for 12 o'clock, and it is right on noon when first pitch set to get delivered. In the circle, Mackenzie Lowe will look in through that concentric circle there in the middle of the field. And we are underway in the 15U World Series Championship. Swung on and missed. Flack swings through that one. And here we go. These games, of course, do carry the if status. Texas is undefeated through this. And if they win this, they'll be World Series champions. If Tyogga is able to win this one, that one misses up and out of there. If Tyogga wins this one, they'll force another game about an hour after this one. Same scenario on the field behind us, as the 12U championship is just about 30 minutes away from getting started. Moved fields on us to help get the fans of these Texas teams and these Ward 10 teams together so that they can watch both of these games. Mississippi has 2 World Series championships. Louisiana has 1. It's an opportunity for the host team or the Texas team to pick one up here. 1 ball and 2 strike delivery. There's lifted foul over near the batting cage and out to the right side of it here. That evens things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Doug Gann with 446 Sports. So excited that you have been able to join us here. A lot of moving parts to get these things going, and broken windows and those things. Foul tipped back, and that is hung on to, and that's going to be out number 1. Good job behind the dish there by Wilkerson to squeeze that one up, and that's going to go down as a strikeout.
1 out, number 11, Gabby Van Antwerpen.
This will bring Gabby Van Antwerpen in. She's the second baseman for Tyogga. Rising fastball thrown from Texas is low for a high strike, and no balls, 1 strike. Again, a little bit of a different look. If you follow us the first time that we've been on field 3, local high school plays its games here. That one misses away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Texas in the white uniforms with the blue pinstripes and red block lettering, you see. That one lifted out to right field. Going to give chase, and that gets over the head of the right fielder, Contreras, and hustling around is Van Antwerpen. She's going to hustle in for a stand-up triple with 1 out. And Louisiana Tyogga looking to put a little early pressure on.
Out, runner on third, number 15, Maddie Johnson.
Maddie Johnson, the first baseman for Tyogga, will step in, looking to try to get this run in. Again, sort of a rarity, as Texas and Tyogga are doing battle for the 15U here, and directly behind us, Texas and Tyogga will do battle for the 12U. Swung on the outer half and missed, strike one. Hope you've enjoyed your time here in Central Louisiana as much as we've enjoyed having you. Seen you out and about in the restaurants and the hotels and such, and glad that you chose to spend the week with us here in Central Louisiana. That one is rocked back. It's lifted high. Second baseman going back and was on the base tagging, but certainly not deep enough, as that one is handled easily at second by Ramirez. And that is out number 2.
Now batting with 2 outs for Tyogga. Number 23, Addison Sarasson back.
That's going to bring up the shortstop for this Tyogga team, Addison Sarasson bat. Nailed that one first time out. How about that?
He did really good now. Nailed it.
Lowe fires that fastball upper half, and it's swung on and missed. Everything we've heard about this Texas team is that that little pitcher Lowe throws the ball well. We'll talk to you over the next couple innings about how both of these teams got here. We'll look through the brackets. That one ground over towards third base dugout where it's handled. See that Texas 12U team over there in the stands here supporting their 15U team. A lot of parents have dual kids on both of those teams, as they do on the Ward 10 side of it. No balls and 2 strikes here with 2 down. That one bounces around as a love bug flies in here and striking fear through the hearts of everyone in the press box. That one misses outside. If you wanted to sit here, that's what you get. The discussion now goes on, is it a wasp or love bug? Drastically different, as that one is lifted high and way back, going to be around the warning track where it is gathered in by LaKalen Green, and that will shut down the Tyogga threat in the top half of the first. Due up for Alto, Texas in the bottom half of the first, Guaranty Contreras, Mackenzie Lowe, and Alea Hackett when we come back. Headed back to the bottom of the first we go, finishing up the warm-up tosses there. One base hit. That was a big shot by Vanenswerp, and he got the double. But fly ball out to deep center. Put a good charge in it there, did Tyogga. Fields are 200 feet here in this one, so we may see the long ball. Leading things off for Alto, Texas is going to be Guaranty Contreras. In the circle today, Bailey County will try to keep this hard-hitting Texas team in check, and that first one up and out of the zone for ball 1. No time limit here. They play 7 innings, just like the one we had this morning for you in the 18U bracket. Just housekeeping. Run rule applies, things like those. That one on the outer half, strike 1. Evens the things up at the ball and the strike to Contreras. Boy, it seems like forever ago that opening ceremonies was Wednesday night and the 90-hour rain delay was Thursday. That one lifted foul and back out of play towards the parking lot down to our right. So we're back up here. It's your first time joining us. The Alto, Texas folks know where we're at. We are behind the field that they played the bulk of their games on. 1 ball and 2 strikes here now to Contreras, the leadoff hitter for Alto, Texas. Takes that one up and out of the zone. So we've had the 6U, the 8U, and the 18U World Series champions crowned in this one. Mississippi has a couple of them. Louisiana has one. That changeup is hit over to second base, where it's going to be handled easily and thrown over. So good work by Ben Antwerpen to get that over to Johnson for the out, and 1 down here. Well, we started these things, there were 10 flags out in center field that we would look at, and it's down now to just 2. The Lone Star flag of Texas and
Number 9,
the
Mackenzie
flag
Lowe.
of the host team. And Mackenzie Lowe will step in. That's that changeup by County that got the out a moment ago. And that misses for ball 1. Glad that you're a part of this day with us. If you're back at work, leave us a comment where you're watching on YouTube or on our Roku channel. Swung through that one and missed. And that's the thing about a good changeup that County's been able to throw. It adds a little velocity look to her fastball. 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 down here, top of the first. Scoreless, we play in the bottom of the first. That one up and away. Tyogga trying to force the if game, which would be about an hour following this one. Same 2 teams would do battle. County fires this one, bounces it down low, and that is a 3 ball, 1 strike count after going 0-1 on her getting the first strike. She's thrown 3 straight out of the zone. Hackett would be next. That one bounces low, and it is going to be ball 4, and we'll put Mackenzie Lowe on first base, and they'll probably get a runner in here for her as she is in the circle this morning for this afternoon for
Now batting
Alto,
for
Texas.
to the bottom of the first. Number 3, Alea Hackett.
Alea Hackett will stride to the plate, and we'll get the number on the courtesy runner there. It is number 14, so that's going to be Jocelyn Ramirez that will stride in. Big shout out to all our fans back in Alto, Texas that we've come to know since Thursday. Appreciate you guys tuning in. They'll have both games up on YouTube, watching them at the same time. That one misses low. You know you can do that, of course. Just put up 2 tabs on there, open up YouTube again, and you'll have both on your screen and click back and forth. It tells me if you mute us, so I know that I get a signal. Well, that's 5 straight out of the zone thrown by County, and you absolutely do not want to lose control of the strike zone early on because this Texas team will make you pay for it. County twists the ball around there. She'll rock back and deliver this one. Hammered straight back with a good swing by Hackett. Just missed that one. Well, that's a good indicator that you just missed it when it comes straight back at you. 2 balls and 1 strike. Runner at first is the courtesy runner Ramirez. That one lifted into center field. Looks like it's going to drop in front of the center fielder. And, well, that's a tough one for Ramirez because you don't know if it's going to be caught. You've got to go halfway, and you set yourself up to either be out at second or out at first. But that does put runners at first and second, and it brings up Jayla Skinner.
Now batting number 4, Jayla Skinner.
Skinner has been on fire in this tournament. That one in there for strike 1. So we get back to the uniforms. Tyogga has that American flag top, and it's a really good-looking sublimated jersey that they have. That one lifted foul and out of play. And, well, County quickly ahead, 0-2 to Skinner. This would be a big one for her to the opposing pitcher. 0-2 in to the Alto Texas pitcher. The correction, first baseman. That one off the plate for ball one, trying to get her to chase something. Again, we are on the field known as Field 3. It is where the local high school plays their softball games. Swung on and missed. And down on strikes goes Skinner, and that is a big, big out there. And Tanasia Mitchell
Now
will stride
back
in.
2 outs. Number 2, Tanasia Mitchell.
Left fielder for the Alto Texas team, and Bailey County doing a good job of pitching around those base runners. We'll try to get out of it here. 91 degrees and partly cloudy on your, what is today, Monday afternoon. Yeah, they start to run together on us. I didn't know where we were. We started this way back on Wednesday evening with the opening ceremonies, and what a great job by the crew here at Ward 10 in Tyogga. Swung through that one, and County worked up in the zone and threw that one right by. So she is throwing the ball well here to these last couple of hitters. Would be a big momentum boost for County and this Tyogga team if they can pitch through this little bit of a jam bottom one. Swung on and missed, and down on strikes, and County's going to do it, and that is a big, big inning for this Tyogga team. We'll move up to the top of the second. We're scoreless when we come back.
Bailey County.
Well, Bailey County comes in fresh off of a very, very solid bottom of the first inning here. Ended it with a couple of strikeouts against pretty solid hitters for this Alto Texas team, and she'll stride in there looking to help herself out here. Not the biggest field that's out here. The one behind is field 14, or field 4 is the biggest one. It's 215 down the lines. Here it's a cozy 200 to left and right. Low fires this one, and it is lifted foul down the line and just off the line by about 3 feet for strike one. Don't forget, next year, the Diamond Youth Softball World Series will find its way to Laurel, Mississippi. Start making your arrangements now to get over there and follow your team to Laurel, Mississippi. That one lifted foul as well, and quickly behind 0-2 is County. Mackenzie Lowe trying to start out where she finished the top of the first. Rocks in, looks back, and goes, and just down on strikes on the inside corner. So the first two she set up were outside fastballs, had her looking away. Little jam sandwich inside, and County is down on strikes. For those of you wondering, the first pitch time is set for 12:30 behind us. They moved it back because the game up at the top of the field was delayed just a little bit, and to allow us to switch gears. Big work to Chuck and the crew for getting everything moved back up here so that 12U game will go off as scheduled. This
Now
is
batting number 24, Harper
Harper
Wallace.
Wallace, the third baseman for Tyogga. That one ground over to third, but going to be foul. It's a good backhanded stab over there at third base by Carly Davis. Probably would have had the play made, but it just goes foul. So Wallace is going to have another opportunity. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one misses down low. 2 balls and a strike. Well, you look around, and we talked about this in that last game, all the activity that's been out here for the prior 4 days. That one ground the same spot, and a lackluster effort down in the third base coach's box. Full transparency, I know the coach down there, so it's all right if I give him a little bit of grief, as you should as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Low rocks back and fires this one. Another shot, and that is just where Wallace was. Goodness gracious, she's been firing away at that third base side, and she goes up and gets another one. This Tyogga team is hitting the ball very solid today against Low.
Now batting 1 out, number 9, Anaya Simon.
Anaya Simon will step in. She is the center fielder for this Tyogga team. Well, I love the uniform tops of this Tyogga team that is here. That one is bunted straight up, turning around right in front and unable to get that. Oh, it got up there quick. But a good effort behind the dish by Wilkerson for just a crowd-pleasing strike there.
Those are those nasty ones. No, that says Asian beaters. No, they stink.
That one up in the zone. Snap throw bounces down. You're going to have a play at second base, though, as that ball went to the outfield. Not in time. Good piece of running by Wallace. We have seen a number of those thrown away here. They'll go and that through all the age groups that we've watched. And Tyogga has another runner at second base. They had one out there earlier in the first. 0-2 now to Simon. Low with 1 out. Will rock back and deliver the 0-2 offering right up the middle. Had Wallace not checked up on that thinking it was going to be caught, she probably would have scored. But you'd rather be safe and have runners at first and third than you would be sorry and have 2 outs.
Now batting with 1 out, runners on the corners. Number 18, Gabby Gatlin.
Gabby Gatlin will step in, the right fielder for Tyogga. Well, if you can get to Low early in this one. She rocks back, fires this foul, straight back, and strike 1. Don't forget, after the second inning, they will have the mandatory 5-minute water break. That'll come up after the Texas bat in the second. That one fouled straight back as well, and again 0-2. That pitch that Wallace hit was an 0-2 pitch, or Simon, correction, that Simon hit was an 0-2 pitch, and that's what you don't want to see as a coach, is your pitcher giving up an 0-2 big knock. 0-2 here again, 1 out. Low rocks back, fires this one, lifted foul, and they'll replay the 0-2 count. Asian beetle, she says. Low checks the armband, drops the rosin bag, and she's ready to go with the 0-2 pitch. Twists it around in her glove, and here we go. That one lifted out, spoiling a couple of good pitches up there at the plate is Gatlin. It is a thing. Who knew? I thought it was a ladybug. I don't know the difference between a ladybug and an Asian beetle. Low set to deliver the 0-2 again. Gatlin unable to catch up with that one as Simon hustles down to second base. So you have runners at second and third, but 2 outs now for
batting
Izzy
with 2
Van
outs.
Antwerpen.
Number 12, Izzy Van Antwerpen.
Van Antwerpen a base hit away from putting this Tyogga team in the lead. Swings at that one up and out of the zone. That rising fastball is what we've heard a lot about, and that is there for strike 1. Very loud press box up here this afternoon. Roxback fires this one, swung on and missed. Same spot, same result. Lowe finding herself having to pitch out of another jam here.
4-4-6.
Lowe fires that one, and that is a ground ball there, and another 0-2 base hit. 1 run is in. Going to come home with it, too. Not in time, and that is a 2-run double. And she'll end up over at third, Will Van Antwerpen, and that gets this Tyogga crowd on their feet. First 2 runs of the game on the board. And that got a little life into this Tyogga crowd over there. The host team trying to win this one and force a winner-take-all championship.
Now batting number 4, Brantley Flack.
Brantley Flack will step in. Having to adjust myself from the non-all lineup batting that we've seen in the 12U. For Lowe, couple of 2-strike counts and gave up base hits on 0-2 counts, and that's just going to drive you crazy as a coach. You want to miss far enough off that can't happen. But a good piece of hitting by Gatlin and Van Antwerpen, and that one is there to even the count of a ball and strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. Little 2-out rally here for the host team. That one tried to bring it back from the on-deck circle. That one just missed. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Alto, Texas, and host team Tyogga doing battle in this one. That's a swing at one up and out of the zone, and I'm going to tell you, Flack wishes she had that one back, but it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lowe will try to get out as that wind starts to pick up. It's blowing left to right now. Lowe, step back, fires this one. Inside, bounces around. Got a runner coming home. They'll just throw to first for the strikeout and the out. It's a good job from Lowe just to point out, hey, throw it down to first. Don't worry about the runner that's coming in. So it's a strikeout. Drop third strike. Officially score it to put out 2-3. And that will retire the side, but not before Tyogga picks up 2 runs in the top of the second. We'll be back to see if Texas can answer right after this. We're back in the bottom half of the second. LaKaylin Green will lead things off here, batting out the 6th spot. County finds herself with a 2-run lead in this one.
Batting number 4, Alea Gwynn. And at first base, number 2, Riley.
Misses that one, ball 1.
Coaches, Laura Reed, Charlie Reed, and Cord Lucas.
Hammered over there towards left field, and it's going to get past the to right field. Left anyway, where I'm at. The left fielder gets past her. Flying around, this is liable to be an inside the Parker. They'll stop her at third base. Better safe than sorry again. And LaKaylin Green sets the tone in this one early on. Now a runner at third with nobody out. Jalen Ramirez will stride to the plate looking to help get something back.
Now back for Texas, number 27, Jalen Ramirez.
Big gap between center and right field. Wind is blowing in now. That one bunted, will stay in the batter's box and roll foul. Our Alto, Texas fans and our Tyogga fans having a blast out here. And wherever you're watching from in the country, you're able to switch back between both of these games. We've got one more championship after these, and that's up at the top of the hill at 2 o'clock. That one rolls over. And foul. Quickly, 0-2. I'd like to say that breeze feels good, but it is a hot wind that's blowing in. Not suggesting now that game started that there's a lot of hot air in the press box, but that one's close. That one almost gets back to the temperature one. Ramirez now behind in the count, 0-2. County looking to get a strikeout here, but instead it's a line out over to shortstop where it is handled there by Sarasambath. She's got it for out number 1.
Now batting with 1 out, number 7, Harley Davis.
Boy, if you're County and you can pitch around giving up this run here, that's solid for you. You start out with a leadoff triple. Still a lot of work to do. Squaring around, showing the bunt was Davis. Carly Davis pulls it back, but still gets the strike call. Harper Wallace in tight at third base, trying to cut something off from that side of the field. The square around, and that one goes right up to County, unable to get the run in, but it does put the run, and they will turn around and send her straight over to second base, it looks like. No, they're not going to. But a good job by County to realize that runs were pretty important, and she wanted to keep that runner at third base. And that's going to bring Cheyenne Wilkerson to the plate.
Now batting with 1 out, number 15, Cheyenne Wilkerson.
Conversation upcoming here. Not sure what the basis for this is, but so these two Tyogga teams are going to have to beat the two Texas teams twice. But game 2 doesn't matter unless you get through game number 1, and that is where the focus on this one is, winning game 1 for Tyogga. Alto, Texas would like to wrap it up right here. Wilkerson squares around to bunt, pulls back, and the runner will get down to second. So now you've got runners at second and third with less than 2 outs. A couple of things in the Diamond Youth softball that you look at. Head first slides are not legal, and slash bunting is not either. That one bounces back to the backstop, and again, nobody going anywhere. They are getting underway on the 12U championship game right behind us. Squaring around once again is Wilkerson. She pulls that one back and takes strike 1, 1 ball and 2 strike, or 2 balls, 1 strike. County twists the ball around and she'll get ready to throw. Squaring around, pulling back on it was Wilkerson, and it's a 3-1 count now. Well, this is a big out for County to get because that flips it back to the top of the order. Contreras waits on deck as the leadoff hitter, and you get back to the top of this powerful Texas lineup. That one is squared down. Beautiful bunt is laid down. They'll go all the way across. That one is bobbled around, so safe at first. And still 2 bunts down. Nobody, an out is made, and they're going to come out and say that the ball was kicked out of there. Coach Vanderwater's want to come out and say that she should be out. Needless to say, bases are loaded up for Contreras here. Going to be a courtesy runner here is Shakaya Griffin. Griffin will go in and run for Wilkerson. She'll be able to get off her feet, get the gear back on, and get ready. And Texas looking for a big inning here with 1 out. Just a ground ball away from getting out of this if you're Tyogga. Bases loaded, 1 down. That one is lifted back where we are here. Foul ball. Contreras will stand back in there. Garany looking to put some runs on the board for Texas. That one outer half of the plate for strike 2, and nothing in 2 quickly. Quickly ahead 0-2 in this one is County. That one there as well kind of drops into the strike zone, and that is a 3-strike strikeout and 2 outs here. Going to be up to Mackenzie Lowe. She had a base hit last time. I think that one she hit went to the wall. Lowe an opportunity to help herself out here. Well, County making a living just inside, outside with her work. I'll tell you, tip your hat to County here. She's pitched through some pretty good hitters this first trip through. That one lifted foul, and another hitter she is ahead of 0-2. It makes it a lot easier to pitch when you're pitching that far ahead. Now, the difference, what she's been able to do is move the ball inside, outside a lot more. Lowe left a couple of those 2-strike fastballs over the heart of the plate. Setting up outside here, going to have to go oppo with it. And that one is outer half for strike 3, down on strikes. Able to throw that one down right on the black of the plate, and that'll do it. Texas leaves them loaded in the bottom of the second. Headed to the top of the third. Actually, we're going to take our 5-minute hydration break, so we'll step aside for just a moment and be back at the top of the third.
Hydration break.
back during the 5-minute water hydration delay, and it'll give us a chance to hop into YouTube and check out some of the comments. Shannon Lloyd back in town. Sharon Covington is there. Got a couple that were watching and playing over here. Let's see. Let's go Alto. Good luck, girls. That's from Carl Wilkerson Sr. Cassidy again said they're headed back to Mississippi. Enjoyed being there and listening to the commentary. Well, thank you. We appreciate that for sure. Remember, Lily Ginn played in that, and what a performance she put on. Part of that Mississippi team, if memory serves me correct. JD's awake finally. That's good to see. He's woken up. Look who else is out there. Bodie back on board, getting to watch both their squads play at the same time. And Kylie Binkley says, good luck, girls, watching from 12U Tennessee team. I was very impressed with the pitching of Kylie Binkley when she would come in and pitch. And it just, she would come a little sidearm with it, and that little backup curveball that she had was pretty phenomenal. Her and Ashlyn Gerald were solid. Just a couple of heartbreaking loss there, but battles all week. So big shout out to Kylie that's watching us. So I hear the other game being discussed, and as you folks are flipping back and forth, they're discussing the number 92 on Marley Reed. We did find out that story for you, and those back in Alto know the story. She was 92. She's number 92, and her dad asked her when she was 3 years old, because she started coach pitch at 3 years old, said, what number do you want to be? And she picked 92. Came back a little while later and asked her, what number do you want to be? She said 92. She's been 92 for 6 years now. 9-year-old playing in the 12U's. So that's what's going on in the discussion. So you guys that are flipping between, you can type in and tell them the story. A lot of you know that one. But great to see folks in and out of these games here. We do ask you, if you're checking in on our YouTube page, to jump over there and hit that like button for us. That is what gets our games out in that. It gets into the YouTube algorithm to go in there and hit that like button on there. It shows 117 in here watching this one, and I invite you to go over there. Just 7 likes on there. A lot of comments, but go over there and smash that like button if you're over there before the boss comes in while you're at work, mind you. We'll be back with this one here in just a couple of minutes. Set to resume play. They'll make their way out back onto the field. They come back in the top of the third. Due up in the top of the third. Let's see, it looks like, well, see who's leading off here for, that's number 11, is it? Yeah, that's Gabby Vanentwerpen. She had that big hit early on. Texas has taken the lead over in the 12U game. For those of you watching along.
For Tyogga in the top of the third third inning, number 11, Gabby Vanentwerpen.
The 12U Texas team on top of host Tyogga 2-0 in that one. Here it is host Tyogga up 2-0. Calliope says Tyogga girls are putting on a great performance. Indeed they are. Karonda Marler says, way to go, Izzy. Getting things back going. Mackenzie Lowe will step back into the circle for Texas. That one misses ball one. That one finds part of the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. And look, it is not getting any cooler out there. It's up to 94, which with the humidity puts it feel like about 105. And boy, that turf temperature jumps up into the 120s and 130s. That one up and out of the zone. That just to let you know, man, it is hot out there today. That leads the way for those hydration breaks, of course, every 2 innings.
She literally just told me. She literally just told me.
Little spinner, and it goes out back foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three to nothing now. Texas leads in the 12U game. That one bounces up to the plate, and that'll fill things up at 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and nobody down here in the top of the 3rd. Low throws that one, is fouled over near the batting cage and make its way against that fence. Keeps people from sneaking in and rolls around. That bullpen area is down there. Any softballs up here, they're asking? How many? Got that foul ball coming back in. Now that's empty. A lot of softballs are on these nets around here. They could gather them quite a few out of there. They'll repeat the 3-2 offering. Straight back, and that's where the softballs go, is right here. That's the problem. I know you're not able to see that, but it's stuck in the fence. Similar now to the tennis ball that's on field 4. Between innings, I'll climb up there and get that one. I don't know about that. Full count offering. They'll do it again here. A lot of pitches being used up. That one is lifted high, drifting back and securing that one at first base is Jalai Skinner. Skinner pulls that one in and is out number 1.
Number 15, Maddie Johnson.
Maddie Johnson will step in as Vanentwerpen fouls out towards first base. Low now throws that good curveball, and that one almost knocked that almost knocked that softball that's stuck in the fence out of there. Just a reminder of the great week that it's been here. We play top of the 3rd here, scheduled for 7. That one lifted high and into left field. Camping out under it there in left is Mitchell. Tanasia Mitchell grabs that one.
Now batting with 2 outs. Number 23, Addison Sarasenbath.
Addison Sarasenbath will step in. She's the shortstop for this Tyogga team. That one out to shortstop. Where a good play out at short by Alasia Hackett to get that one, and we'll move to the bottom of the third, 2-0. Tyogga still leads this one. We're back here, bottom of the third. Still the softball. You just don't know.
Texas in the bottom of the third inning. Number 3, Alea Hackett.
That softball may not go away. Alea Hackett, who had that play to end things. That one's lifted high, deep into that blue sky. It's going to be handled there easily out in left field by, that is Izzy Vanentwerpen that gets that one. And I'm telling you, this
Now batting one out, number 4, Jalea Skinner.
this game being pitched by Bailey County is a good one. Jalea Skinner will step in. One down. That one misses out of there for ball 1. That one up now and out of the zone, and 2 balls and no strikes. Boy, it's been a pretty good 2 1/3 innings pitched by Bailey County. We'll see if she's able to keep going here on this one. That one outside corner correction, 2 balls and a strike. And she's just so calm and relaxed. She gets the ball back and goes in there. She's going to be a good one the older she gets. This Texas team taking a lot of pitches here. That one smoked right up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit to center field. So a good at-bat there for Skinner, and Tanasia Mitchell will come in.
Now batting for Texas, one out, number 2, Tanasia Mitchell.
This Texas team trying to get back in this. They came in as the top seed today by way of not losing a game in this one. They're 1 win away from a championship. Tyogga's got to win this one and 1 more, but next one doesn't matter. This is the only one. Beautiful throw, but sliding in safely on that strike call is Skinner. And so again, Texas has a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs. But it's a 2-strike count here. Texas leading that one behind us 3-0. That one comes inside and called a strike again. That pitch, the corners have been called. Tell you what, if you're that Texas team, you're going to have to protect both sides of the plate. That one fouled off, and they'll redo the 0-2 offering. Really no wind blowing out there, just a negligible amount. County fires back. That one up and out of the zone. Skinner thought about it, but she'll retreat back to second base. That one bounces low there, is hung on to behind the dish by Flack. Yes, we can. The question was, can the announcer see the chat? That almost got that softball out of there that time. That one lifted high. Sky there. Shortstop's going to have it for Tyogga, and that's Sarasambath that has it there. And now 2 down here for
Now batting with 2 outs.
Texas once again in the top of the third. That one fouled out of play, 0-1. That's what.
There's no reason why somebody's
That one smoked over there towards right field. Held up the runners earlier. Now they'll come in and try to get this one at home. It does. Throw back into second, not in time, and that's a good piece of hitting. They're going to call obstruction, but seeing what the call actually is on the field. The 1 run comes around and scores. So Skinner, Jalah, pronounced Jalea. We appreciate the heads up on that. Not sure what the call for interference is with the runner. So, so the call of obstruction was out and was announced, but I'm trying to get clarification on what they're talking about. Unless he's calling an illegal pitch is what he's calling, it looks like, and not obstruction. So the pitch was what was illegal as they're going out and talking to County right now. He's talking about the pitching lanes that she was outside of it and an illegal pitch. So that's the same as the obstruction call, but that's what the call was an illegal pitch, not obstruction. And they have the opportunity to go with the result of the play, which they've done. And 2-1 here. Texas gets their first run. 2 outs.
Now batting number 27, Jalen Ramirez.
Jalen Ramirez there.
Now batting number 3, Lola Elam.
That one off to first in time. Good looking play there. Texas picks up a run, but that's it. We'll go to the top 4 when we come back. Rolling here in this one. 2-1. Tyogga leads it when we come back. Back we go, Tom. We go to the top of the 4th, and Bailey County strides in. Boy, she has been playing one in the circle, has held this Texas team to just 1 run through 3 innings. Here, Tyogga leads it 2-1. Behind us, it's 3-0, we believe, still. That one over to shortstop where it's hammered past Hackett, and that will get County on. We'll get a runner for her, we expect. Tyogga having that sense of, hey, we've come this far. And this is Harper Wallace that will step in.
Now batting number 24, Harper Wallace.
Lowe fires that one in again. A corner strike there. Lowe rocks back once again. That one smoked out to right field, giving chase, and there play is made by Contreras in right. And that is out number 1 here in the top of the 4th.
Number 9, Anaya Simon.
Anaya Simon will step in, the center fielder for the Tyogga team. Mackenzie Lowe rocks back, delivers this. That one's bunted right out in front. Going to be picked up there and over to first and thrown over the head. And they'll have to hold on to that one. You don't want to get into this. And boy, there's been a couple of errors that were made in this one, in this game, that has caused this Tyogga team to threaten again here. Runners at first and third with just 1 out.
Now batting with runners in the corners. Number 18, Gabby Gatlin.
Gabby Gatlin will step in. And pitch misses low and inside, we believe, from Lowe. softball that's up there, and you guys don't see it. It's right above where it's at on the camera. Wedged up there on a foul ball. It was hit. Ground ball back to the middle, bobbled around, and that's going to score another run for Tyogga. 3-1 now in this one. So the run that was gathered in by Texas in the bottom of the third, a couple errors here, and a run comes in. And Izzy Van Antwerpen.
Now batting for Tyogga, number 12, Izzy Van Antwerpen.
Tyogga looking good in this one. They hold a 3-0 lead in it. Coach out there talking to him, trying to settle him down and say, hey, let's just hang in there and get the bats going. This Tyogga team doesn't care anything about records or scores or any of that. They're just playing good softball here on this Monday middle of the day game. Runners at first and second. One down here in the top of the fourth. Tyogga pushed a run across there. That one misses away. And ball one. Another one to shortstop. Over to second. On to first, not in time for the double play. And you'll have runners back at the corners, but an out is recorded.
Now batting with 2 outs, number 4, Brantley Black.
Back to the top of this Ward 10 Tyogga lineup. Brantley Flack will step in, wearing that Marksville Tigers helmet. That one misses up and out. And 1 ball and 1 strike. Lowe trying to pitch out of another jam. Runners at second, third. That one is lifted down the line, but going to be foul. And strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 down, top of the fourth. Flack trying to keep things going for Tyogga. Lowe wanting to end the thread here. That one fouled off. Wilkerson unable to handle that one. She caught one of those earlier in the game, unable to squeeze it there. And we'll repeat the 1 ball, 2 strike offering. That went up out of the zone. Also 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2's wild across the line. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Into the top of the fourth. Tyogga has done everything they've needed to be right here at 3-1 in this one. Very subdued crowd. There was a little bit of energy when they scored those couple of runs, but it has kind of settled down here. That one fouled back. Well, Flack has done a good job in her third at bat today, continuing. I just think this weather and this tournament is starting to wear everybody out. But those young ladies are battling out there in the sun, that's for sure. Lowe will bounce right back and fire this one.
That one lifted high, should do it. Low camping out under it, but Wilkerson calls her off, bobbled around and give the assist to Low and the catch to Wilkerson. But one run does come across in the top half of the fourth. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth right after this. Back we go in the bottom of the fourth. Identical scores on both fields, but different teams on top. Here in the 15U bracket, it's 3-1 Tyogga. Behind us, Tyogga just scored a run, but Texas leads that one 3-1. We play bottom four.
Texas in the bottom of the fourth inning. Number 7, Carly Davis.
Carly Davis will step in. She's the third baseman here for Texas. Texas down a couple, and Davis bunched through that one. Mandatory 5 minutes coming up after this half inning. That one in there for the strike as well. And quickly, County's got Davis 0-2. That one misses, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Stayed back on that changeup and puts it over and foul, and we'll repeat the 1 ball, 2 strike offering. Bounces around, 2 balls and a strike. Swung on and missed, high fastball out of the zone, but down on strikes, and that's out number 1 here in the fourth.
Now batting with 1 out, number 15, Cheyenne Wilkerson.
Cheyenne Wilkerson represents the 9th batter in the lineup for Texas. She'll try to get things going here. Bottom 4. Hydration break coming up after this one. County in control of this one. It's another line out to shortstop. Sarasabath has it there. And that is out number 2. Well, County has just been in charge.
Now batting number 13, Guaranee Contreras.
Leadoff hitter Guaranee Contreras will step in. That one down low, ball 1. County gives up another line drive over to shortstop. Sarasabath has it. And that will do it for the 4th. We head to the hydration break when we come back.
Coaches, we will enter our 5-minute hydration.
Getting ready to get things back and started here following the hydration break. Set and ready to go.
Leading off for Tyogga in the top of the 5th inning, number 11, Gabby Van Antwerpen.
Gabby Van Antwerpen will lead things off for Tyogga, top half of the 5th. And boy, what a great job it has been by Bailey County in the circle to hold this Texas team to just 1 run. Low has limited Tyogga to 3, 2 of those unearned. And that one taken out of the zone, ball 1. Swung on and missed there, and evens things up. Had a ball and a strike. That one lifted high to center field. Going to drop in front. And nonchalantly going to retrieve it and get it in. And lead off base runner after the break here, and Tyogga looking to add to it.
Now batting number 15, Maddie Johnson.
Maddie Johnson will step in, batting in the 3 spot. Tyogga continues to build on this lead. 3-1 is where it sits now. That one hammered but foul. It's going to end up over there by my, right by where I'm parked. That was close. Well, the worst thing about parking here and watching here is I could actually see if it hit my windshield. I don't know if I want to see it or not see it. I just want it not to happen. How about that? Nothing in 1, the count here to Johnson. That one up and out of the zone. A snap throw back down to first, but not in time. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one lifted high down the line. It's going to stay just into the bullpen area, and that'll be a long strike 2.
Now batting number 14, Whitney Jones.
Alto, Texas starting to open it up in the 12U game behind us, it sounds like. A little bit of a check swing poke out there, and they collide, do low look. I'm telling you what, that is the most careful collision that I've ever seen. Those two run into each other at first base. That is Skinner and Lowe, and they held each other up the whole time.
Now batting with 1 out, number 23, Addison Sarasenbach.
We are playing in the top of the 5th here. Still haven't found out why they call it a 15U division and not 16U. They've got 6, 8, 10, 12, and 18, and they throw in 15. I don't know that. Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Needless to say, we play it here. Tyogga leads this one 3-1. Top of the 5th. That one fouled back and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Top of the 5th. They do play 7, not 6. 6-1. Texas winning in the 12U game. That one lifted high and going to be out on top of the roof covering the first base bleachers. Actually, it misses that and heads on into the street. And 1 ball and 2 strikes. Off and going. That's going to bounce around and get the runner down to second. That one again fouled out, and look, they're going to lose a lot of softballs in this one as they bounce around and out of here. One down, top of the 5th, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one lifted up and out of play. Once again, they'll do the 2-2 offering. That one rolls up. Ball 3. That is going to be a walk, and continuing to struggle, and that will bring County back to the plate. That one upstairs for strike 1. County ropes that one down the line, and that is going to get to the wall. 1 run is going to come around and score. That is run number 4, looking for the 5th, and Tyogga takes a big 5-1 lead in this one. County continues to dominate on both sides of the game, off in the circle and offensively, and they'll get a courtesy runner out for her. Tyogga starting to open things up here in this one.
24, Harper Wallace.
Harper Wallace will step in. That one in there for strike 1. Still 1 down, a couple of more runs in here, and this has just been all Tyogga in this one today. Just game 1 here. Swung on and missed. And that will get the courtesy runner. What number went in to run? It is Zach Macy Coleman that is in now running. No balls, 2 strikes here. That one hammered out to left field, but it's going to be handled sliding Coleman will tag up and unable to go anywhere, and so that'll be the second out. Two down here in this one.
Number 9, Anaya Simon.
Anaya Simon will find her way to the plate. That one out of there, and 2 balls and no strikes.
Now batting number 20, Paisley Davis.
That one ground back up to the pitcher low over to first and in time, but the damage was done. 2 runs across for Tyogga. They lead this one 5-1 going to the bottom of the 5th. A lot of work to do for Texas if they want to survive a game 2.
Texas in the bottom of the 5th inning, number 9, Mackenzie Lowe.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go. Mackenzie Lowe will lead things off. This is Alasia Hackett that will step in there. It was a leadoff walk to low, and they've got a runner in there for her is Jocelyn Ramirez. That one bounces away, and we'll get low down to second base. 1 ball and 1 strike. A lot of scrambling going on in the if games. We're working to get that 10U game. And JD, no, we're not. Why don't you go to that other game, JD? That'd be the best thing. There's a shot gloved over at second, spinning around. Not in time, but just a beautiful, beautiful play out at second base by Van Antwerpen. Now you got runners at first and third. This
Now batting, number 4, Jalea Skinner.
Texas time, Jalea Skinner bunts this one back and over into the net, and that one is foul. Texas team trying to make a comeback here, but Bailey County has been solid. 5-1. Tyogga leads this one in the bottom of the 5th. They've got they play 7, so certainly not out of it for this Texas team. Foul tip straight back where we are, and strike 2, 0-2. County will rock back. 0-2 offering. And that one is poked out into left field. It's going to get there. Good job by Coleman, I believe, to get that one back in. No, that's not Coleman. I'm sorry. In left field, that is Van Antwerpen, Izzy. And that is run number 2. And things getting crazy back behind us, too. It's 6-3 in that one. Oh, goodness.
Now batting, number 2, Tyogga Mitchell.
Run scored, huh? Good base hit there by Skinner as she scores a run. 5-2 in this one, and Texas starting to heat up. This is Tyogga Mitchell. That one down low. 2 balls and no strikes. That defense that Tyogga has played throughout has kept it where they've got this lead. Need a little more. That one has popped up. That's going to be an infield fly, and the batter's out no matter what. Infield fly. And that will get LaKaylin Green into the box.
Number 11, LaKaylin Green.
Right back up the middle she goes, sliding over there. Got an opportunity for a double play, won't have it. But good work out at shortstop by Sarasambath. And there are 2 outs here. Or correction, 1 out. Oh, yeah, 2 outs here. 2 outs here. Had that infield fly a moment ago, and then that ground. Well, we have seen Sarasambath so solid out there at shortstop. And Jalen Ramirez now with an opportunity. This is a vital part in this one. If County can get out of this with just a run scored, that'll give them a lot of momentum. Puts that into the strike zone, that bat, just in order to get the runner down to second base. And again, you've got runners at second, third, but 1 strike on the batter, Ramirez.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one bunted back to County. She's going to handle it. Over to first she goes, not in time. And that will do it. So 1 run is allowed, but that's it. 5-2. We will go to the top of the 6th when we come back.
is Gabby Gatlin.
Top 6 we go. Gabby Gatlin will lead things off here 5-2. Tyogga leads it. They'll look to build on this lead here, trying to force a game 2 in this. It would start an hour upon completion of this one. Bases loaded behind us in that 12U game as Tyogga's trying to get back in that one. That one in there for a strike. Here, it is 5-2 Tyogga. There, it is 6-3 Texas. Bases are loaded for Tyogga, though, on that field in the 12U game. That pop up to Skinner by McGraw behind us, and that retires the side. They'll go to the bottom of the 4th in that one. Here we play top 6. Foul backing out of play, and they'll redo the 1-2. Texas is low, rocks back as she hits with the pitch.
Now batting for Tyogga, number 12, Izzy Vanentwerpen.
Izzy Vanentwerpen there after the Gabby Gatlin hit by pitch. Gatlin down to first, and Vanentwerpen before they get back to the top of the order. In a game that Tyogga's played probably the best game that they could have played in this one. Still a couple of innings to go. Texas will have 6 outs remaining. We have seen some thrillers over the last couple of days in late innings. Probably wise they'll hang on to that one. Behind the dish does Wilkerson. Well, you start to look at the names that match up with those on that 12U team. You got Mackenzie Lowe and Macy Lowe over there. Skinner, there's there. Griffin is there. And there's just a number of these. Hackett that you see on that Texas team. Same thing with Tyogga. That one bounces low. And now nothing in 3. That one down low, and that is a 4-pitch walk to Vanentwerpen, and that'll get it back over to the top of this Tyogga lineup that has just been solid today.
Tyogga, number 4, Brantley Flack.
Brantley Flack will lead things off. Mackenzie makes the adjustment there and gets that strike. She had missed the zone on all 4 pitches to Vanentwerpen. Runners at first and second. Nobody out here. Tyogga trying to add to it. That one lifted. Trouble there, and it is fair ball, and it drops in. That ball thrown wildly away. They'll grab it. Nobody's at home, but picking it up was Wilkerson, close enough. And there is some damage set to be done here in the top of the 6th by this Tyogga team, because you have a very, very solid hitting Gabby Van Antwerpen that steps in with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Now batting number 11, Gabby Van Antwerpen.
They're going to get a runner in. They're going to get a runner in for Flack, the catcher. And it looks like Charlie Bond. Is that what we have? Yeah. Charlie getting loosened up over there at first base. A little Pilates as we get things set up. Can't be fun at the old ball game. Tyogga looking to bust it wide open here in game 1. That one fouled up and out of play, strike 1. If you are Alto, Texas, you got to find a way to keep it here. Give yourself any sort of a chance. That one misses outer half. One ball, one strike now. Top of the 6th we played. Bases loaded. That one outer half. And they'll do it again here. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Infield is drawn in for Alto, Texas. Fires that one up, and it is popped up. That's an infield fly, so the batter is out automatically. Runners would advance at their own risk, but none do. 1 out. Infield fly, for those of you not familiar with it, is runners at first and second with less than 2 outs. The idea is to not let a fielder drop it and get a triple or double play out of the deal because the runners are not advancing. So you hear the infield fly rule, that's it. This is Maddie Johnson. Boy, she had a big one earlier. That one in there for strike 1. This is a momentum at bat here. If you're Texas and you can get out of this, you get some momentum going into it. A big base hit here, and you bust it open. That one bounces around. Ball 1. That one lifted high out into center field, coming up and making a basket catch on it and getting it in. Boy, that one scared me a little bit from Green, but very confidently goes out there and gets that one. And now 1 out away from getting out of this. But you still have the very dangerous Addison Sarasambath. Sarasambath will stand in there. Mackenzie Lowe trying her best to keep it right here. Up and out of the zone, ball 1. 5-2 in this one, 6-3 in that one. Differing teams leading here. It is Tyogga on top, 5-2, looking to add a little bit to it. Mackenzie Lowe will rock back and fire this one. Swung and foul, tips back to the fence. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 10U World Series champion getting set to get going. It will be up and out of the zone. And 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, nowhere to put her at all. Tyogga trying to get back the run that Texas picked up in the bottom of the 5th. That one is ground over to third base. Tag the runner at third, and that will do it. So bases loaded, nobody out, and no runs come across. Texas has an opportunity to climb back in it. But the way Bailey County is pitching today, I just don't know. We'll be back, bottom of the 6th, right after this. We're back here in the bottom of the 6th. We play scheduled for 7.
Number 7, Carly Davis.
Five to 2, Tyogga leads this one. Texas trying to stave off the opportunity that Tyogga's trying to force a second one. It would be about an hour following this one. County fires that one. It is bunted. The bat thrown out in there, and that's going to be safe at first. Well, that bat went a good ways out into the field there. But the runner is on first now. Getting the leadoff runner on is certainly what you want to do if you're Texas, and that's going to bring Cheyenne Wilkerson up. So Carly Davis reaches with an infield single to lead things off. That one bounces up. County taps herself and said, yeah, that one's on me. Ball 1. A lot of folks flipping between the 2 games here. The 10U getting ready to start up the hill. Strike called on the inside. Texas trying to mount a comeback here. They trail by 3. Cheyenne Wilkerson, the 9th batter, That one bunted down to third base. Contreras and Lowe would be next. So you flip over to the top of the order for Texas. But County has went through it 3 times. County settles in, looks in. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes here. They'll do the 1 ball, 2 strike offering again following the foul ball. That one lifted out to short. It's going to be a double play. Line drive to Srussenbeth at shortstop. She gathers it in, and that is a double play. So big time for Tyogga. The host team picks up a couple of outs there. Down to 4 outs. Yeah, buddy, we're still on. So, the 12U. Don't know about the 12U. I'll check on that here in just a sec. That one in there. Boy, Bailey County throwing the ball just as well as she did back in the first inning, getting stronger as she goes, it seems like.
Top of the field, 3-5 Texas.
Thanks. Yeah, we've got it here. 8-3. 8-3. Texas is leading the 12U behind us. Got another hydration break coming up after the 6th. A little bit of work to do here in this one. That is a ground ball to second base. Going to be handled there across to first. And we will go to the 7th after a 5-minute pause. Back after this on 446 Sports. We are back here, top of the 7th. Tyogga tried to hang on and force a deciding game 2 in this one. It will be for all the marbles, but still have to get through this. New pitcher in the circle for Texas. That is Jalea Skinner that will move into the circle. Skinner takes over for Lowe, and she'll try to keep it right here.
Now on the mound for Texas, number 4, Jalea Skinner.
Bailey County will lead things off here in the top of the 7th. She has pitched a dandy one today, and her Tyogga teammates lead this one 5-2. Behind us, Tyogga has picked up a run. It's 8-4 in that one, top of the 5th. In that game, Janiah Griffin is pitching for Texas, and one of the most polite people that we have ran into in this tournament. So if you'll recall, we covered the 12U bracket. The Texas folks know that, and the Tyogga folks know that, because they've had teams participating in what we've done. So Griffin, of course, is the one that's pitching for Texas in this one, as that one is on the outer half, strike 1. She fouls one off, and it busts the windshield of a car out in the parking lot. One of the concession stand workers here at the tournament as well. She sticks around after the game, writes a note of apology, and puts it on the car under the windshield. So how about that? 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, we've run across story after story of just pure great folks around the great Southeast. That bounces off the leg of Skinner and rolls around, 2 balls and a strike. You just wonder if they're pulling Low to maybe get her in and get her rested up. She's moved over to first base.
2 outs, each on third. Here's the pitch. A little bit high. Good stop there from the pitcher.
Gotta believe that's her sister Macy that catches for that 12U team. That one out of the zone, 3 balls and a strike. One misses low, and that's a leadoff walk.
3 balls, no strikes. 3 balls, no strikes. Mason Davis, the pitcher for host team Tyogga. 3-0 pitch on the way here. Deep third.
This has turned into a pretty long ball game here. Courtesy runner over at first. That one rolls around, and that is going to get Coleman down to second. First pitch went around right at noon it was, so we're 2:10 into this. Our first pitch was officially listed at 12 o'clock. So 2 hours and 10 minutes in this one. That one is there for a strike, and leaving things up at a ball and a strike. Nobody out here. Tyogga just continues to put base runners on early in this. Swung through that one and missed. Did Wallace. And she's down in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Skinner fired this one in there, and she misses low on it. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Skinner now will step back on. She rocks back, throws the 2-2 offering in, and that one is lifted high, but camping out in center field. Calling that is Green. She calls off Mitchell and makes the play, and that is 1 out.
Now batting with 1 out, number 9, Anaya Simon.
Anaya Simon will step in for Tyogga. That one kind of inside out from Skinner. Good looking pitch, but off the plate. If it stays like this, we'll wait an hour and we'll redo it. That would be our first if game, if Tyogga can hold on. And the way they're rolling, I mean, this is it's a very good looking game for them.
Dribble over the shortstop. She comes up and makes a throw. First base, great play. Great play by the shortstop.
Off the plate now, 3 balls and no strikes.
In the top of the 5th inning. After 4.5 complete innings of play, 8-4, Texas.
They go into the bottom of the 5th behind us. 8-4, Texas leads that one. Here they trail 5-2. That one finds the strike zone. 3 balls and a strike. Skinner induces the ground ball there. Coleman went back to second, so she'll stay there. That is out number 2.
Come on, Gat.
Gabby Gatlin will step to the plate.
Now batting number 18, Gabby Gatlin.
Again, Skinner trying to keep it right here. Gatlin and Tyogga would like to add a run or so. Coleman going to make her way down to 3rd. It's the second time we've seen her at 3rd in a couple of innings. They are in the middle of their, no, they're in the bottom of the 5th is where they're going behind us. Skinner rocks back, delivers this one. And 2 balls and no strikes. Well, this has just been a game. We started early this morning with a 9 o'clock game, a couple of 9 o'clock games. And this one, I think has been as long as both of them. That one off the leg of Skinner. Coleman's going to come around home. That's another run. She comes in and scores it there. Count the run. Big insurance run, and it is 6-2 in this one. Host team Tyogga with the lead. Looking to force the if. Gabby Gatlin still the batter. 3-0 count to her. Down low and out of there, and that's a 4-pitch walk, and Gabby Gatlin will make her way to first base. And that'll bring Izzy Vanentwerpen to the plate.
Number 12, Izzy Vanentwerpen.
Off and going to second, not going to be in time. Very close, so good throw behind the dish. It's like a new catcher in there for Texas. That's Griffin is who is back there. So Lowe went to first. They're going to talk about this just a minute. Not sure what it is that they could be talking about for that matter. Need to mic one of the umps up next game. That's what we need to do. Huh? mic one of the umps up next game. I learned not to mic up coaches anymore. So 1 ball, no strikes here, 2 down, 6-2 lead for Team Tyogga. The host team here in the 15U bracket is trying to move on to one final game. That one up and out of the zone, gets back to the fence, and that'll move the runner up.
Softball World Series championship game. Texas has got to win one. Tyogga's got to win two, Chuck. Yes, they do. Yep. Yep, that's correct.
That one bounces around, trying to play over it first, and has it, and that will do it. But a run does come across to score. We'll move to the bottom of the 7th. Texas has one more chance to win it here. If not, we'll wait an hour and go to game 2 right after this. Back we go to the bottom of the 7th. All smiles over there on the Tyogga side. They're looking to
Leading
force
off for Texas in the bottom
a
of the
deciding
7th
game
inning,
7.
Mackenzie Lowe.
Mackenzie Lowe, though, will lead things off. We have seen some magic over the last few games that we have done. That one fouled back and out of play. No balls, 1 strike to the leadoff hitting Mackenzie Lowe. I flipped my screen around, and that's what confused me. Creature habit, I guess. I flipped around my papers and I was lost. County trying to finish what she started here. She has been magnificent in the circle. Rocks back and fires this one. Misses low. Ball 1. Lifted high. Driving the center fielder back, and it twists her around. That's going to be a leadoff double at least, perhaps a triple. Lowe is off and hustling. Going to be a play there. Goes into the, no, does not quite make it into the dugout, but that's a leadoff triple. Leadoff triple for Mackenzie Lowe. Now, she's not the pitcher anymore, so I don't think they can run for her, and I don't know if that's what they were looking to do. Nope, they'll leave her out there. But that brings Alea Hackett to the plate, and Those last couple of runs Tyogga got are big ones.
Alea Hackett.
That one misses inside, ball one. Texas not wanting to go quietly into this tournament life. That one smacked the shortstop. She's been solid all day. A run will score, but they'll trade an out for a run all day long. That is out number one, 2 to go. 6-3 in this one, but the bases are empty. That was a hard hit shot. And I'm telling you, Addison Sarasambath has been phenomenal at shortstop today. And this will be Jalea Skinner.
Jalea Skinner.
County fires this one down low.
Top of the 6th, Allie Hoffman will lead off the Tyogga. Texas 3 outs away from the World Series championship. Strike one to Hoffman. Hoffman. And Carrington coming to the plate here for Tyogga with a chance to push this up in the game. That's ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Allie Hoffman.
That one off the leg again of County. And that's a 3-0 count now to Skinner. Skinner would like to get back on base and crank things back up again for this Texas team. Squares around, she'll pull that back, and that is on the outside corner.
Get to second base. Right to Ruby Williams on second base. I'm sorry, Marley Williams. Marley, number 92. Yep, Ruby's
That one off the plate, and that is a 4-pitch walk now for Skinner. They're going to bring up Tanasia Mitchell. Tanasia Mitchell now will step to the plate with 1 out. Trying to get more base runners on. County trying to prevent it.
Tanasia Mitchell.
That one misses low. Throw down, bounces into the outfield. Thought she would get up and go, and she does. Skinner didn't recognize it until late. See good rotation as the home plate umpire moves to third. First base comes into home to cover there and did their job exactly what they were supposed to do. And another runner now gets to third base on a ball 1 count. I think County is not sure what's going on with her, but she got her coach out there pretty quick, and she's done. They're turning the ball. Yeah, they're turning the ball over. Fatigue setting in, and we'll see who that is they're bringing in.
1 ball, 2 strikes here.
That looks like Maddie Johnson that came in from first base at 15. Yeah, that's Maddie, definitely. With a 1 ball count too. I don't know if she tweaked something or what she did.
Mine was safe. Everybody converged on the ball. Nobody was covering first, so
This Tyogga team gathering up while Johnson gets some warm-up pitches. We'll mark that down. 6-3 in the bottom of the 7th with 1 out and a run in. And County comes out with a 1-0 count. Game behind us is 8-4, but it sounds like there's some activity going on there as well.
here's the pitch. Foul off. 0-1 to the left fielder.
Getting
Now
some
pitching for
water
Tyogga,
back
number
to
15, Maddie Johnson.
the catcher, which is Joe Brantley Flack. She's been there the entire way, and this will be Tanasia Mitchell. So Maddie Johnson takes over here in the bottom of the 7th, 1 out. That will send County over to first base. Called the coach over and took herself out of the game there. Fatigue had set in. That one grabs the outside corner with a good-looking fastball. If you're Mitchell, you got to try to take that one down the line opposite field. There's a lot of room opposite field. That one bounces low, but a good job by Fleck. to hold on to that one. 2 balls, 1 strike on Mitchell.
Down to first base, that's a fair ball, touching the fair territory.
Up and out of the zone, 3 balls and a strike, and Mitchell a pitch away from getting on first base and bringing the tying run to the plate. Haven't been able to say that all day. That one is driven over to second base, gloved over there from her knees, makes the throw to first. It'll drive a run in, but again, we told you they'll trade a run for an out here. And now the bases emptied once again. 2 down here in the 7th.
Now batting number 11, Kaylin Green.
6-4. Tyogga leads this one. Swung on and missed, did LaKaylin Green. That one hammered out to center field, way back, over the head of the center fielder. Simon unable to get to it, and that is a double for LaKaylin Green, and that will bring the game tying run to the plate in Jalen Ramirez. Alto, Texas has won the 12U World Series Championship. Alto, Texas wins it. They're 15U trying to come back. Congratulations to Alto, Texas. That one is pounded into the plate and up into the zone, and Jalen Ramirez will try to keep it. So congratulations to the folks from Alto, Texas. They are your 12U undefeated World Series champions of Diamond Youth Softball. That one to shortstop. She's had them all day. She'll field that one over in time. And that's the ball game here. So both games end about the same time. And that forces the final if game in this one. They'll be back in an hour for all the marbles. We'll see you back with them right after this.